Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. If you've not been here before, my name is Neil. Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Neil. If you've not been here before, please press subscribe before you leave and put a comment below. This helps my future videos show up. Welcome to part 2 of the Sonicake Matribox demo. Now in the first part I just whizzed through all the presets on this thing, and to be honest with you, as far as metal goes and high gain goes and metal players, there were some really cool tones in there as presets, which is quite rare I find. Now this thing retails at about 120 here in the UK and it is an absolute bargain. I was quite shocked by this thing, how good it sounds, and it just shows how these amp modelers, you know, multi-effects pedals have come on. This is the budget zone and I'm starting to wonder if there is any other pedals out there that are in the same budget, you know, ones that are in the £120 mark over here in the UK that can actually compete with this thing, because it does sound really, really good. In today's demo we're going to check out all the high gain amps really quick, and then when we finish doing that I'm going to pick my favourite out of those, and we're going to check out the cabs as well. So there are some IRs kind of already in this thing. I do believe you can load your own IRs into this thing via USB once you rig it up to your Mac or your PC. Another important thing that I want to mention before we crack on with the tones is that every time you move from one amp to another, everything is set to like 50%, you know, like 12 o'clock I guess, on an amp via default, okay? I will leave the overdrive in front for you guys because that's what I do with an amp anyway. In this demo it'll be the same overdrive, but what you have to appreciate is on some amps I mess around with the EQ, you know, the bass, middle, treble, presence and gain, and on other amps I won't do. I'll tell you up straight now that for me on this unit, the Engel 120, which is I guess is a Savage, that is the best amp for me on this thing. There is EVHs on this thing, there is 2 or 3 Messrs, there is a Bogner which is pretty good actually, the Bogner XT, and cab wise there's all the matching cabs for those as well. So we're going to check out the amps first and we're going to be using the same cab. Then when we finish doing that we're going to check out 2 or 3, maybe a handful of the 412s in here as well. So let's get on with it. Okay guys, so what did you think of the tones there? Bear in mind I'm not dialing this in as such, I'm just messing around with the thing and I've rigged it up to my camera so you guys can hear exactly what I'm doing. It sounds pretty good, you know, I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty sure that I could actually come out of this thing and record, which I will be doing in the next video in part 3. I think I can record with one of these once I get my preset right and it will sound pretty good. You know, the gain's all there. Things have moved on since when I was a lad. You know, I don't really like using that phrase, it makes me sound old, but when I was a lad, you know, we had metal zones, a HM2, a Bad Monkey, or you could be one of the older guys that would be boosting their amp, you know, their GSM 800. Depending on your budget, that's what we were doing when I was young. But now, just imagine going out for 130 odd pounds, you know, maximum, buying something like this and going straight into a PA or a desk. You know, it really does do some great things. There's another video that my friend's done just yesterday, actually. Taylor, I'll put the link down there in the description below for his video. Quite a nice bloke, I really like watching his videos. But he goes in depth about all the other things that this does, you know. I covered the drum machine in the last video, but this unit does all kinds of things and it really is great. And I absolutely love the guys at Sonicake, they're really cool to work with. And if you do want to buy anything, by the way, buy Sonicake, this is my plug now. Go down there below in the description and there's an affiliate link to Sonicake. This takes you straight to the Sonicake website. Anything you purchase from there through that link helps support the channel. So that's a quick plug. Let's get on with the cabs now. Let's listen to 3 or 4 of the 412s in here. And please bear in mind you can load your own IRs into this thing as well. Let's go. Okay guys, so all in all, my final opinion on this thing is wow, you know, for the money, it's amazing. I know the drums, you know, aren't amazing or anything. You couldn't record an album and release it with those drums. But the thing is, it's just there really for practicing to keep you in time, you know, for beginners or just if you get bored and sick of jamming on your own or to a metronome or anything like that. I think they're really cool, you know. There's a looper built into this thing, a tuner. It's got all the effects on that are really good effects, you know, and I don't know, for like under 130, 140 pounds, probably by the time you see this video, wah, you know, expression, pitch shift, it's got all those things on it. It really is an incredible bit of kit for the money. But as always, guys, it doesn't matter what I think. I want to know what you think about this new pedal from Sonicake. Do you guys think it's value for money? Do you guys think that it is a good piece of kit? What do you think of the tones? Let me know down there below in the comments, and I'll see you all soon. Oops.